There's going to be more money printed than you've ever experienced. That's not good for the economy. It's going to feel good. The middle class is going to feel wealthy over the next 3 years. Here's why. They're going to print a ton of money and lower interest rates as low as possible. So the illusion is everybody's getting wealthier. As your neighbor buys a new car, neighbor remodels their house, your neighbor's going on cruises and vacations, because all Americans are doing is monetizing more debt, making the wealthy wealthier. It appears that everybody's getting wealthier, but we're going deeper into the debt cycle. Now, the economic growth is going to come from this, is tariffs are going to bring a bunch of manufacturing back to America, which is awesome. So I want you to picture Reaganomics, go study Reagan's presidential run. The economy was booming. Here's what he did. He deregulated, so that's an important part of your investments. He brought in innovation, entrepreneurship, capitalism. He lowered interest rates, and money was flowing like water. But there's always an inverse to this, guys. So first quarter, second quarter, as Trump goes into midterms, he's going to make these markets look fantastic. You're going to print a ton of money and lower interest rates. Now, there's just an inverse to that. When you lower interest rates, it devalues your currency. That's that simple. It's just macroeconomics or economics. So then money flood into assets. Remember, money's just going back and forth. That's it. The rich get richer, and the poor get rich quick, and they get poor. When you're rushing in, the rich are selling you their assets. You're rushing out, we're going in and buying the assets. It's that simple. So don't get married to a crypto. Don't get married to price predictions. Get married to understanding the cycle, because everything cycles. Okay, so tariffs are going to start rushing the economy, start printing a ton of money. Manufacturing is going to go through the roof. Money's going to be flowing like water. Picture 1920 to 1929. People are going to be leveraging, because when we start feeling wealthier, we forget the fundamentals. Tariffs are going to boom the economy. Manufacturing is going to boom. Innovation is going to boom. Crypto innovation, AI technology. You're going to see more innovation than you've ever seen. And the markets are going to look wild. Well, remember, there's always an inverse to this. I'm always paying attention. I'm not chasing charts, red candles, green candles. I'm paying attention to the flow of money and interest rates. As Japan goes high, America's going low. So that means people are going to go out of the dollar into markets. Smart money. So here's what I think is going to happen in cryptocurrency. I think Bitcoin is going to see its big drop in 2026. And I think you're going to see utility tokens like XRP have their shining year. Because now we're going into innovation and technology. Banks are coming into cryptocurrency. There's a liquidity crisis. Money needs to move at the speed of light. As AI technology comes in, money has to move at the speed of light. We got a transaction layer like XRP, XLM.